What's happening? I'm Brian Tong, and welcome to the Apple Byte for all the good and bad inside the world of Apple. And we've got another giveaway, but first, to the stories. Now, it's official, WWDC 2010 is coming, and Apple has announced the magic dates will be June 7th to the 10th. The theme of the show looks like it will focus on the iPhone OS, with the tagline, the center of the app universe. Combine that with reports that AT&T has blacked out vacation time for its employees for the entire month of June. The iPhone is just around the corner, and a Mashable rumor says the next phone might even be available the day of the announcement. But I'm more excited about WWDC, where I can drill SJ with more questions.
You sure you want to do that, Brian?
Oh, come on. You saw what happened last time. Hey, Ariel, you have the video, right? I did fine. Roll that clip.
Yes, sir. Right there.
BrianTongCNET.com. You guys will be hosting the ads. Will there be an approval process like the App Store?
Well, I think there will need to be some boundaries. I'm not sure it's going to be anything other than a light touch, and hopefully we'll never have any ads submitted that we would have to reject.
Look, I made the man freeze. That was like 6 seconds. He was speechless. Yeah.
There's a lot more to that clip than you showed there.
No, there's not. There's not.
Ariel?
Hey, Steve, one more question.
Steve-O, I've got a follow-up here. I didn't see anything about iPad support with the iPhone S. Is that something we'll be seeing?
No, actually, I did have a slide on it. Yeah, iPhone OS will be on the iPad this fall.
Oh, my bad. I can explain. You know, I was taking notes. I didn't see the slide. I couldn't see it.
Brian?
Mm-hmm.
You want to know what?
Yeah, what?
Steve Jobs made you his little...
All right, I'll take that. Thanks for pointing that out, Charlie. All right, back to the show. Looks like Apple is a little acquisition hungry lately. According to the New York Times, the Big A recently acquired the chip design firm Intrinsity, whose chip technology is key in speeding up an ARM Cortex-A8 650 megahertz processor to a 1 gigahertz. The same tech is believed to be used in the iPad. Then Apple acquired Siri, a company that uses voice recognition technology and integrates it with a variety of services like OpenTable for dinner reservations, events, and Google Maps. It was voted the most innovative web technology out of South by Southwest this year, and check out this little demo.
I'd like a table for two at Il Fornaio in San Jose tomorrow night at 7:30. Siri contacts reservation services, in this case OpenTable, to see what's available at your stated request.
I'm excited about this because we finally get an answer to Google's voice search for the iPhone platform that's even smarter than me, if you could believe that. And speaking of smart, SJ will be making his return to the All Things Digital conference just a week before WWDC. He rarely does interviews and probably won't spill any beans, or will do his best not to, but this is his first time back after a 3-year hiatus. And AT&T has released some of the details of the iPad's 3G data service plans. There are 2 plans, $15 for 250 megabytes or $30 for unlimited data per month. The best part of the setup is that it's all done through the iPad and will give you alerts when you have 20%, 10%, or even no more data left. I've been waiting for a month for this thing, and if you can't tell already, I'm excited because no one here at work talks to me anymore. All right, let's check out a quick tip for people that want to hide their text message previews. You might find yourself in a situation where an embarrassing or compromising text message shows up when you don't want it to. We're going to show you how to hide your text messages on an iPhone or Android phone if you want to keep those messages private. On an iPhone, go to your settings, then messages, and you'll see an option for show preview. Turn that off, and from then on, you won't see previews of your text messages. It will still show the name of the person who sent it, so if you want to be as secretive as James Bond, you can change that person's name, and no one will know who it came from. Now, on an Android phone, when you receive a message, it shows up in your notification status bar, but if you don't like that, open up the messaging app, go to your settings, and under notification settings, remove the checkmark to display the messages. You won't be notified when you get a message, but no one else will either. A lot of Android users also have apps that display a pop-up window whenever they receive a text message, so you can go into the settings of an app like SMS pop-up or hand sent, and turn it off when you don't want your messages to be seen. Sure, this sounds a little shady, and some people might use this if they're up to no good, but this also helps keep the messages you want private to stay private. I'm Brian Tong with CNET.com with your text message how-to. Use it wisely. Yeah, that guy is pretty shady. Now for some quick bites. We wanted to follow up on the story where Israel banned iPads from being imported due to the power of the Wi-Fi signal. The government did their testing, and iPads are now free to enter the country. And South Korea recently lifted their ban as well. Kudos to both of you, and it just shows you the power of the bad apple. Now, Steve Jobs has been very email happy as of late, and we talked about it, but the joy of tech is making it easier with their Steve Jobs email reply generator. Dropdowns range from being God's gift to Apple or telling SJ he's a cyborg. And Apple Retail may have banned screen protectors, but not the Apple Byte. Nope, we are hooking you up thanks to our friends at Power Support, and we have 4 of them, count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, screen films for the iPad. Now, 2 of the films are crystal films, and the other 2 are anti-glare. All you guys have to do is watch last week's episode and tell me the name of the 3 cats Cooley talks about, which I love so dearly. Now, include your address and let me know which film you want. We'll randomly pick 4 of you and announce the winners next week. That's going to do it for this week's show. Send me your emails to the applebyte at cnet.com. I'm Brian Tong. Thanks for watching, and come back next time for another Bite of the Apple.
CNET.com/live is the place to find your favorite CNET tech shows. From hottest gadgets to the latest tech news, we stream it live 5 days a week at CNET.com/live.